Shalawam, Kwam Rashiala. All praises belong to the Most High, YAHAWAH. Okay? This is Brother Ezariah coming back at you with another Bible study lesson. A short, very short Bible study lesson, keeping it short. All right? Due to censorship and stuff like that, and walking circumspect. All right? We are to be watchful as well as pray. Guard what we say and what we do. Okay? So this is just going to be a short message of encouragement to my brothers out there who are in this, who are in the truth. Okay, obeying the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Okay, and fighting the good fight of faith. Okay, so I was reading this morning Psalm 74. You can read the whole chapter by yourself, but the meat of this chapter I wanted to bring forth is a message of hope. Okay, all right, through the prophet, through the priest Asaph. Okay, King David is giving us a message. Okay, through the Spirit of the Most High. Okay, the men of the Lord. Okay, our forefathers, just like today, they were asking the question, how long? How long must we endure this persecution? How long must we suffer? And that's what this chapter is about. So, but I'm gonna start from verse 18. Do not deliver the soul of your dove to the wild beasts. We know a beast, according to the Bible, is Gentiles. Do not forget the life of the poor forever. Okay, so this matches what I've been saying for years in my Bible lessons. Okay, you can find us all over social media, right? With the Israelites in Augusta, Georgia. We've been teaching. I've been teaching a message of hope. Okay, thus according to the Lord. The Most High is not dealing with rich and famous people, the people of this world. Job 9:24. He's not dealing with it. He's dealing with the people who are oppressed, his chosen people. All throughout the Bible, it states that. Amos chapter 9. There's a sifting process that's happening. Okay, where he's weeding off, even amongst his own people, the good from the bad. Okay, all right, and we know most of our people have sold out. Okay, but those who endure to the end, as Christ said in Matthew chapter 24. Okay, for those brothers, they will be saved, and the women and children up under those brothers. Okay, the men and the elect Israelite men and their families will be saved. And that's what the breakdown of Revelation chapter 7 and 14, chapter 7 and chapter 14 is about. Okay? And we got a glorious kingdom that's coming. And who rules in the kingdom? Men. Okay? It's going to be Israelite men ruling. Okay? You can read about that in Revelation chapter 21. It's all for the 12 tribes of Israel. It's not hate teaching. It's thus saith the Lord. The problem is people are ignorant. Okay, they're destroyed for lack of knowledge. Hosea chapter 4 and 6. Okay, they don't read the Bible, and that's why there's an agenda to shut down the men of the Lord who are teaching truth according to the Bible. This Bible has not been taught in its true form, and only the Israelites, only the Hebrew Israelite men are bringing forth that truth. Okay, that's why they're demonizing us in the media and all that. Okay. Have regard for the covenant, for the dark places of the land are full of the habitations of violence. See, and these habitations, that precepts Revelation 18. We're in a habitation full of devils, people who reject the Most High, who committed the unpardonable sin, who are being primed for the mark of the beast. The Most High is dealing with the men of the Lord who are waking up, like it tells us in Ezekiel chapter 37, and are rejecting this beast system, rejecting the mark of the beast. Okay, which is already here. Okay, and it's about to be enforced. Okay. Let not the downtrodden turn back in shame. So people like me and my family who are brought down, who are downtrodden, okay, who have been disgraced by our enemies, the Most High is not going to let our trials and tribulations endure forever. We're living in the time of Jacob's trouble, and it's soon going to get worse because of the wickedness of our people, rejecting the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Even now, you got neighbors next door, all of that, celebrating Christmas. When all throughout social media, all around the world, people are exposing these wicked holidays, exposing the wickedness of these government, these Gentile nations. You see that? And countries are falling apart because of the evil. All right? Why? Because we live in a world that rejects God's laws and patriarchal standards, okay, and His commandments. All right? Let the poor and the needy praise your name. So His name is very important. All right? We must call on the right God because the Most High appointed us as His portion. Okay? The rest of the nations have other gods that they follow. Okay? But for us, the real children of Israel, we have a God. And we must go by His law, statutes, and commandments. There's no getting around that. Okay? So we got to walk circumspect. Okay? And like it tells us in Matthew chapter 7, we can't cast our pearls before swine. Okay? We must keep our friends close and our enemies closer. Okay? The main people who are going to stab us in the back are brothers and sisters who are in this truth. Okay? And I encourage you to watch the film series, Hidden Enemies. Okay? You got a brother out there be bringing forth a lot of truth. Okay? All right? So there's a reason why social media is shutting down the men of the Lord. Israelite men who are standing for righteousness. And it's going to get worse. They're going to shut us down completely. The Most High is only going to let the elect, okay, of His chosen people be preserved. Okay? You can read about that in Amos chapter 9. Okay? So the Most High is only dealing with the chosen people. And of that chosen people, an elect, a remnant out of those people. Okay? Zechariah chapter 13. All right? Arise, O Most High, our power, defend your cause. Remember how the foolish scoff at you all day. So, bringing forth this truth, we're always going to be surrounded by scoffers. Okay? We're always going to be surrounded by, okay, wicked people who buck up against the name of the Lord and committing blasphemy all the time. Okay? All right? I ain't going to name no names. Because the Most High know who they are. Okay? And they're being exposed. So we don't have to target or go after anyone. We don't have to be physical, brothers and sisters. Because you know why? We are in a spiritual war. This is all spiritual. So we wrestle not with flesh and bone, but prince and principalities, Ephesians 6. So we must be mindful on the teachings of Christ and keep Him first and be led by the Holy Spirit. All right? About to wrap this up. Do not, last verse, do not forget the clamor of your foes, the uproar of those who rise against you, which goes up continually. All right? So we must endure to the end. All right? The Most High have forgotten our enemies, and they will be dealt with. Okay? But that's according to His will. His will for us is to wait and pray and endure in faith, Matthew 24. Okay? Endure this persecution. Endure Jacob's trouble to the end. And as long as we obey in the law, statutes, and commandments, the Most High is going to save us. All right? So with that, Shalawam. We're getting ready for the new year next week. All right? It's going to be exciting times. All right? For the Hebrew Bible Academy, linking in and partnering with like-minded Israelites. Okay? As the Most High continue to use us to help rebuild our nation. All right? Kwam Rashiala and Shalawam.